Hi, I'm Kendra, the founder and creative director at Swell. I wanted to walk you through what your project board would look like once you join the design membership, so you know exactly how it works. There are 4 sections here, but you'll really only touch 3 of them regularly. The first one is Start Here, and that's just informational. It covers the same stuff I'm about to show you, along with a card to upload your brand assets, any existing brand guidelines, brand fonts, things like that, and a card with a quick link to manage your membership so you can pause, cancel, upgrade, or downgrade whenever you need to. So if you ever forget how something works, this is where you'll look. But the 3 you'll actually use are Backlog, Active Requests, and Approved. Backlog is where you drop every idea or request whenever it comes to mind. There's no limit. You can add as many as you want. Nothing here is scheduled yet. It's just waiting for the active request to be finished so you can pull over the next one. So when you're ready for me to start on something, you'll drag it from Backlog into Active Requests, and that's the signal that tells me to get going. Now you only have one active request at a time, so whatever's sitting there is what I'm focused on, and this is what really allows us to get through requests quickly and maximize your value. So instead of trying to manage and switch back and forth between 3 or 4 designs at a time, we can focus on one, knock it out, and move on. So one thing worth mentioning though is that the more detail you give me on the request, the faster I can move. So let me show you an example of what that looks like. So here's one sitting in the backlog right now. It's an Instagram carousel for a family bundle launch for this tote rental company, and this is a good example of what I mean about detail. Everything included here is great. You can see what it's for, where it's going, the exact copy for each slide. And because I have all of this up front, when it's moved over to active, I can sit down and just execute. I'm not guessing at what someone wants or sending 3 rounds of, is this what you mean? Where if it's vague, we end up going back and forth more on revisions, and that eats up time on both ends. So a little detail up front actually saves you time and money down the line. Okay, so once something's done and you've reviewed it and you're happy with it, you move it into approved. That also gives you a running history, so you can always look back and see everything we've worked on together. A couple other things. Everything here runs async. There's no need to hop on a call unless you just want to for some reason. But once you're a member, you'll have a Google Chat space where we can talk back and forth at any time, ask questions, get updates, things like that. And that just helps us move quicker than having to schedule a 15-minute phone call that's almost never really needed. So for turnaround times, standalone designs usually turn around in about 2 business days, but anything like multi-page, like a deck or a guide, can take up to a week. But that's really it. There's backlog for ideas, active request for what's happening now, and approved for what's done. So if you have any questions about how any of this works, you can fill out the contact form, but I hope this gives you a clear sense of how the membership works. We built it to be simple and straightforward, so you spend less time managing the process and more time actually getting what you need. So, I hope to have you as a member soon, and I'm looking forward to working with you.